Welcome back to the vlog. I have a massive haul to show you guys because Rob and I went to the farmer's market this morning and then we stopped at Stu Leonard's on the way home since we are going to be hosting my family here tomorrow for Mother's Day, and then we also might be hosting our friends tonight for like a little barbecue. So we got a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to show you everything we got. I guess I'll do farmer's market stuff first. So we went to the farmer's market in Terrytown. It's called Tosh. If you're in the area, they have them all summer. They're on Saturday. And we got a bunch of good stuff.
Olive oil.
From the other market. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We got olive oil, Arlotta, and we got regular olive oil, but they have a bunch of flavored olive oils, and then they also have a bunch of like spreads, like dips and stuff that are so good. They have a fig balsamic dip that is like really good. And the woman said you can also use it if you eat chicken. She said it's really good on chicken. I got olive oil. I also got Kaya treats from Fido. I got her sweet potato and peanut butter. Actually, Kai, you want a treat? Are you gonna start with sweet potato?
Sweet potato.
All right, sit. Sit. Good, sit. He's like, Dad. And the people who run this are so sweet. They're literally the nicest people ever. And then they had a pickle stand, so we got what's inside these blue cheese olives?
Those are, I had tried the feta and the blue cheese. I like the feta ones better, actually.
So we got feta stuffed olives. We got some roasted garlic. We got some dill chips.
Kosher dill, yeah.
Dill chips, and then we got like a bunch of different olives, like marinated. Mediterranean olives.
Yeah. And I got paella.
And Rob got paella.
I'm about to eat this right now.
They have, if you go hungry, like they have a bunch of places to eat. They have paninis, they have food trucks, they have paella, they have like, I don't even know, they have so much food.
Pizza trucks.
Pizza truck, yeah. This is, oh, Rob got like a chocolate pinwheel, which is pretty much gone and it's kind of gross, so I'm not going to show you guys. Do you want the rest of it?
Yeah.
There's bread skins. If you walk in from the front, there's like a coffee stand. They have really phenomenal coffee. It's all organic. They also have tea, and then across from there is a bread place, and so we got croissants and stuff for breakfast. But they also had olive bread that looked like, how good does that look? So good. So we got olive bread, and everything there is good. They also have, what are the cookies?
Buckwheat chocolate cookies, vegan cookies.
Vegan cookies, but they have a buckwheat cookie that the guy said is really good. He said if you're having like a sweet tooth, like it's phenomenal. And then Rob got some super sod and a juice. Oh, blood orange tea. So this is the place. It's called Tea to Go, or Tea Jevity. It's called Tea Jevity. And they have coffee, tea, all of it. And then there was also a seafood stand. So I got some shrimp, trigger warning, shrimp, raw shrimp, okay? But I got a bunch of shrimp. So I'm excited because we're gonna grill that tomorrow. And then down the street, like literally maybe a quarter mile, not even, is a place called Market Central. It is a little pricey, so just FYI, but it's such a cool spot. And we got these smoked olives. There's no rind on them, and you can try these. Like they have out samples. You can, most of the places you can try anything if you want food. They also have like amazing like plates, bowls, like really cool dinnerware. They have knives if you're someone who like cooks a lot, or if you just need like a really good knife. They have really great knives. They have beer, wine, jewelry. Yeah, so there's just so much stuff in there, and it was my first time going and I'm obsessed. So we got these olives from there, and Rob got some pork salt. There is actual pork in here. There's pork skin, so if you are vegetarian, like this is not for you. They do have a wine salt that was really good. That's like what's left at the bottom of like a wine barrel, and then they like crystallize it or whatever. But Rob got pork salt. You're taking his cabin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does his pig roast, so he's probably gonna take that to cabin. What else did we get? Oh, we got a pistachio cream, and it's Sicilian pistachios, sugar, milk powder, and cocoa butter. I did not try this, but you did, right?
Unbelievable.
He said it's, what did they give it to you with? Just a spoon?
It's like little wooden spoons in like a little cup.
And the company says Bucci, B-U-C-C-I.
Native to Tarrytown.
Native to Tarrytown, so it's local.
No, they import that.
Some hot pepper cheddar cheese.
Family.
And then I got one thing from there. Oh, Rob got some beers. So I would highly recommend checking this guy out. He will give you samples if you're of legal drinking age. But it's called Duncan's Abbey. And he names the company after his 2 dogs when he was growing up. And the beers are actually, he has a variety, but they were very good. And like I said, he'll give you like little tastings. And he's very knowledgeable about beer making. He makes them himself, and he is just very, very nice man. Like, highly recommend if you are someone who's interested in that. Like, you don't have to buy anything. He does not pressure you at all with like sales. He just wants people to come in and talk and hang out and like use this as like a conversation starter. So I really liked that. And then I got a pair of earrings by a woman called Jess Elizabeth. So I'll show you guys on the screen. So that's the company. And then I got these. They kind of look like Maria Tosh, honestly, and they were around the same. They were a little bit less expensive, to be fair, but I like to support a female hustle. And this girl had silver, gold. The silver is obviously a little bit less expensive. She had a beautiful dragonfly necklace that was in silver. I think it was like $150. So for reference, if you're gonna go check her out, I wouldn't say she's expensive if you are familiar with like higher end jewelry, but if you're kind of just segueing into it, you might feel like it's a little pricey. I like to invest in jewelry. It's something that I think will last and get passed down and doesn't really get ruined. So we got all of that from the farmers markets. And then, oh, we didn't show your other beers. Rob got 2 more beers. I'll just show you one. But this one is a sour. It comes in a large bottle. They're $40 each. And they're aged for 5 years. So one of the years it's aged in a whiskey barrel, and then they're aged in the bottle for 4 more years. So I did not try this, but Rob said it was very, very good. And we also wanted to support him, so we got a couple t-shirts. I'll show you guys Rob's since his is on top. But I basically got the same.
It was orange though, right?
Shirt in orange, yeah. So that's the back. The front has the picture of his dog, which is so cute. I love that. So he was very nice. Highly recommend checking him out if you go to Market Central in Tarrytown. And then we'll finish going through stews, and then I'll show you some stuff we got like in Tarrytown on Broadway. But I got burger buns and then these ciabatta rolls to put burgers on for tomorrow. And Country Hearth bread. This is already pre-sliced, which is really nice, and it's fresh. Like, it's very like soft, which we love. And I also got some basil, some tomatoes, and some mozzarella, because I'm gonna do a little caprese salad for my family when they get here tomorrow, just to put that out with like a salad to kind of munch on while we're cooking. And we got a bunch of burgers. Rob got bacon cheddar chicken burgers, filet mignon burgers, gorgonzola and parsley, and a ribeye. We also got some cheddar cheese for the burgers. And if we host our friends tonight, I got some Hershey's chocolate so that we can do some s'mores, because we have the other stuff for s'mores. So I thought that might be kind of fun and kind of nice. And then for Mother's Day, I just got my mom a chocolate cream pie. But they have like mini sizes, which is great, because I feel like you're so full after barbecuing, like usually people don't really eat like dessert. And then a bunch of sweet potatoes, because you guys like already know like sweet potatoes are a thing in our house. We always have them. I got a bunch of flowers. These tulips I'm going to put in our bathroom because they didn't have any eucalyptus. And then I got these roses. There's some lilies in here so that I can put this out in our home. And then Rob got some flowers for his mom and his grandma. Also really, really beautiful flowers. I feel like flowers are just such a nice gift. Like, I don't know. I like getting flowers. And on Broadway in Tarrytown, there's a little store called Swan's House. It's a home decor store, but they sell these chocolates, Tony's chocolates. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them on Thrive Market, but we got 4 different kinds. Wow. 2 are going to Rob's mom and grandma, and then 2 are going to be for us. And then the other thing, what else did you get? What is this? Oh, and Rob got some coasters.
They're sick. They're sick.
So they come in a really beautiful container, but this is what they look like. So he's, his friend just bought a new house, and it's like their dream home, and we're gonna be over there next month for a barbecue, so he's bringing these as a housewarming gift, and they're just really, really beautiful. Also from the same store. And I think that's everything. They do have, if you go to this market and you want to walk around, if it's a nice day, walk down Broadway. They have like a pretzel store that's like all different types of chocolate covered pretzels. They have great places to eat. There's a Greek restaurant on the corner of Main and Broadway that is phenomenal. There's also down Main if you turn right. If you turn right on Main.
Tell them about our Colombian friend with the masks and jewelry.
Yeah, if you turn right on Main, there's a bunch of restaurants. Rob and I like Taco Project. It's cheap, it's easy. You go up, you order, they call your name out, like, and the food is really good. So I would recommend, like, if you're gonna go there and you don't live close, like, walk around. There's really cute places. And then the last thing I wanted to tell you guys, there is this place called Hand by Craft. They have a documentary. Hand by Craft, they have a documentary, and it's all of these goods that are made in Colombia and by indigenous people, and they send the profits from their goods to these people in these places. And they had really cool stuff, you guys. Like, they had dope masks with like beading, like all hand done beading. They had like you've probably seen them, but they're the spun hot plates, bowls. They had really pretty jewelry. I really liked the ones, the shorter necklaces. They had some like choker necklaces that were kind of like small and just like 3 layers of beads, and they were really pretty. But I'm gonna leave her information down below if you want to check it out. They have an online store, and then they have a documentary, and this woman was so sweet. Like, she talked with us for like 10 minutes about everything, and like, we didn't buy anything, and she was like, just take a card, like, check it out. If you ever decide you want to get something, like, you can get it online. And they're doing like a really nice thing, but it was just also really, really cool.
I have to go back and get one.
And I think on the website it explains kind of like the colors and everything. Like, she was explaining to us like what things mean, and
earth, air, fire.
Yeah, they
water.
utilize like earth, air, water, fire, like, and they create these masks that you can put like in the front of your
for protection, for as she was going into it.
Yes, but you can like put one in your entryway, and it's supposed to like get rid of any like negative energy and like cleanse you. Kind of similar, I guess, like what people were doing with crystals like 10 years ago. Same idea. But that is my massive haul to start this vlog off. We are gonna put all this away because our table is like stacked. Oh. Hi guys. I thought I would bring you up to date while I replant some plants. I could not understand why my plants were not doing well, and then I realized that the soil that Rob had bought last month must have been like old and put out from like a few years ago because it wasn't good. So I have soil here. I'm going to replant this and kind of give you guys like an update since I haven't vlogged since Saturday and today's Tuesday. But I forgot to film the rest of Saturday because our friend came over to make focaccia bread for Mother's Day. He was making it for his mom, my mom, and then like some for Rob and I, and it's literally all gone. It's so good. He made like olive one, he made one that had like lemon, and then one that was like tomato and garlic, and they were so good. But that was Saturday night. Sunday was Mother's Day, so we just hosted my family and we wanted to be like present and give them attention. My brother came in from New Jersey, so that was really special because he doesn't really come home that often. And then yeah, this week is just kind of like getting back to work and back on the grind and getting the house together and getting laundry together and all the adulting stuff. So that's really all that's been going on, honestly. Yeah, this is not good. Hold on, I need to throw this out. Anyway, so yeah, this morning I went to work and I was really lucky. I got a spot in the next class, which is like very, very rare. It usually does not happen. Most of the time the classes are all like booked out. Even like our night classes book out. So in case you're new here, I work at a studio. It's a Legree Pilates studio called SLT. They're pretty much in Manhattan mostly, but we have a studio in Greenwich, Connecticut, one in Boston, and I think we have 2 in the Hamptons, and then 1 out here in the burbs in Rybrook if you're local. And so I took class this morning. I was able to take my boss's class, and she's like one of my favorite people to take. It's also just good for me to take her because I always feel like I learn something like new when I take her class. She has a lot of certifications. She's like very, very knowledgeable about like the human body and all of that. So I really enjoyed taking her class. And then I came back here, walked Kaya, and just did like 30 minutes on the elliptical. But something that I'm trying to stick to this summer is either going for like a long walk, like 5 miles minimum, or if it's a day that I just like can't make that happen, doing 30 minutes on the elliptical. So I'm just trying to keep my cardio up, but that's something that I'm trying to stick to this summer. I feel like I don't really need this like thing. And I'll just put my headphones on and put on a podcast and just go. And it's crazy because 5 miles will go by so quickly when I'm listening to something that I enjoy or that I'm like learning from. And I would say my go-to podcasts are The Skinny Confidential and Ed Milet, but I do really like Jay Shetty. I like The Morning Toast. There's Evolved by Erica, which is more of like a spiritual podcast. And yeah, there's like a few. I feel like there's a lot of podcasts now. Kenzie Burke just came out with podcasts. There's a girl I follow on here that has a podcast. And there's a lot of options out there, honestly. And it'll give you like suggested ones too. So if there's a couple that you like and you want to find more, if you are on like the podcast app or Spotify or whatever, it'll give you like suggested ones that are similar or ones they think you'll like. So that's what I've been doing, just trying to like walk and be out in nature more. I really want these plants to do well, and I'm a little concerned because we're not off to a good start. And I feel bad because Rob got this plant in Hoboken that he like really loved. He was like super excited about it, and he used that soil to replant it, and it's not doing great. Like I think they'll come back, but it's gonna take a little TLC, a little love to get it back. But anyway, we are supposed to be hosting tonight. Rob's sister and her husband are supposed to come over for a barbecue, and then his friend from high school and his wife are going to come over too, and everyone knows each other, so that's good. And I'm just gonna set up an outdoor table with chairs and probably just do simple. Like, I'm planning on just making a salad. I like to make Hunter and Julia Haven's salad. It's like kale, Brussels sprouts, pecorino, dried cranberries, and pumpkin seeds, and then you just sprinkle, you know, pecorino on top and whatever dressing you want to use. You can obviously make dressing as well. So I think I'm gonna do a big salad for everyone, and then probably just cut up some sweet potatoes and make some sweet potato fries. That's the update on that. All right, we're gonna make some sweet potato steak fries for our friends. I just washed a few, but I have like 6 more to wash. So I'm gonna get these washed and cleaned, and then we're gonna cut them up, season them, and toss them in the oven. I just added some dino kale to the salad that I had made earlier in the week, so I'm gonna leave it in there until they come, and then we're gonna make some burrata. Rob got a thing of mozzarella from Trader Joe's, and then we have some tomatoes somewhere in here. Yeah. So we're gonna do that with some basil. And burrata.
I don't think so. That's the deal. So if you
Pork.
Hi guys, it is, what is today, Wednesday morning. I just stopped by the Container Store after work because I needed to grab some stuff. I got a bin for my socks because I had them in a basket and the basket's not working out, so I wanted to get something that was plastic. And I also needed a larger spatula, and I really like this brand. It's the OXO brand. And then I also just got 2 of these little acrylic containers for our refrigerator drawer because I want to get it a little bit more organized than it is right now. It's kind of like a mess, honestly. But yeah. So just ran to the Container Store. It was on my way home from work, so that was kind of perfect. Okay, just got home and I just put the 2 containers that I bought at the Container Store in the drawer, and it helped a lot, honestly. I don't know if I'm gonna get 2 more or not. Probably not, because those are all like containers and not containers that I can take items out of. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now, but so helpful, so much better. There's no more stuff sliding all over the place. So really happy about that. And I'm currently just making some tuna lettuce wraps. I just got some tuna and some mayo, and I'm gonna add some pepper, but that's gonna be my lunch. I have decided to make some chocolate chip cookies, and my friend always makes the ones from Magnolia, so we are gonna make these. It is 4 o'clock right now, so I thought it would be nice to have a little sweet snack in the fridge. It's looking good. are done. Not messing around, guys. Are we? Nope. We are not. We are serious.
Ooh, that looks fucking good. Nom 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 nom. Let me get the forks.
Just finished dinner and cleaned up, and now I'm doing this face mask by Rael, R-A-E-L. I got these at Terrain, so I'll link them down below, but this is the Brighten and Glow Vitamin C mask.